never go back to what we were, what I became so used to. I just called to say that I miss you.
I get lost in the spotlight. Sex and drugs, what I call a good night. I get lost in my own mind. Demons winning, but I put up a good fight. Sex, drugs, no soul. I'm losing it, I'm losing it. Sex, drugs, no soul. I'm losing it, I'm losing it. Impatient, I can't take it. Had enough of the trials and tribulations. Heart racing, she can't break it. Sold my soul to the devil, she wouldn't take it. Yeah, keep doing it. Yeah, I sold my soul to the devil, she wouldn't take it. Yeah. I sold my soul to the devil, she wouldn't take it. Sex and drugs, I can't tell the difference between sex and love. I can't tell the difference, so I get lost in the spotlight. Sex and drugs, what I call a good night. I get lost in my own mind. Demons winning, but I put up a good fight. Sex, drugs, no soul. I'm losing it, I'm losing it. Sex, drugs, no soul. I'm losing it, I'm losing it.
Previously on the Brisket and Main podcast.
Bro, we're about to turn to Zavala's Barbecue, Deli, and more.
Drew, from the hours of like 7 to 9:30, Drew is not a good person in the mornings. He's
a terrible person.
He's very irritable.
He's a dick.
And, but
We love him. It's all because of me. Like, the whole reason everything's happening is because of me.
you log on to Zoom and you click into the Zoom Boom room.
Zoom Boom room.
Yes,
so
they are.
we 180 boys. Mm-hmm. Oh, is that you think 180 boys?
I would chill with the gang terms just in case. Ready to go?
Hey, studio charging y'all on this.
All right, 521. Let's go. What's going on, y'all? This is CJ.
This is Joe.
And this is the Brisket and Main podcast show. For having number of episodes, I don't know. But we're here today on the beautiful July 28th at 5:22 now p.m. Joe, how you doing? He's doing terrible. Let me explain why.
No.
Hold on. Stop. Let me explain why. So I've been best friends with Joe and his wife for going on 20 plus years, right? And Joe's currently in trouble because we're having a party tomorrow at his house, and he's not there to help clean. And as much as I would love to defend Joe, she's right. And nonetheless, though, what can you do about it? So that's why he's sad. So, Joe, go ahead and snap out of it. And, Cole, you will not edit that part out, I promise you.
Please edit that part out.
No, do not edit that part out. I said I was on her side. She ain't mad at me. Because by the time she hears it, the party will be over. You done fucking got drunk, thrown up, whatever it is, right? And I promise you she will be way more mad at you between now and the time she hears this. That's something else you did.
Probably so.
So,
okay.
How you been?
I'm doing great.
I love you, Christan. Good night.
Christan, I love you more. I promise you, I love you more.
Well, if he did, he'd be there right now.
Oh my God, I love you so much, Christan.
Before we go into your week, we have the owner, CEO, and lead foreman of Apex Wildlife Solutions, also known as Justin Perry, one of our best friends for about 20 years too. Thanks for joining us today, JP.
Let's see if the mic works.
Absolutely. Oh, by the way, it's Apex Wildlife Solutions, 817-363-6137.
And what's the Instagram handle?
What's Apex Wildlife Solutions?
And did you
Did you go viral?
You went viral, bro. Not for just syphilis, but for what else?
Yeah, that was the first viral moment. The second
actually.
one was raccoons falling through a bathroom. Yeah, check us out.
Yeah.
But wasn't that somebody else's video that you just reposted?
No.
Bro, don't add him, bro. Don't do that. No,
How many people did you get up to?
2.5 million.
Yeah, that was dude. Okay, so it's funny because I saw the video on Dallas, Texas TV, and had no fucking clue that was you. Because I scroll through it all the time, in between fucking just looking at shit, and I was like, oh fuck, dude, this motherfucker. My first thought was, how did I know they had a fucking leak like that? First of all, Because that sheetrock didn't just give right there.
I wasn't there before, so
Yeah.
I was just there for after the little nasty things fell through.
Yeah, so whenever you sent it afterwards, I was like, oh, fuck, that was him. So that was pretty cool.
How big did your following grow?
Couple thousand.
Did you see any revenue gains from that?
Not really. I mean,
That's what we try to tell people. Likes and viral shit don't make money.
Yeah, likes don't pay light bills, but it's still cool to see, right? Like it's
That was
still
badass, bro. I've never hit 2.5.
Yeah, for what it's worth, like that was pretty cool. Like I was like, it's my boy. Like
it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, no, that was pretty cool.
How many hate messages did you get? Why are you killing shit?
Why didn't you catch the raccoon?
Yeah,
How many
they
fucking
all
local
thought
singles in your area?
Well, the funniest part, the most, what everybody was looking at was the ceiling fan that was in the bathroom.
Okay, that threw me off too.
Yeah, so that was most of the comments.
That threw me
and
off
then the
too.
other half the comments was, why didn't I save the mom because the ceiling fan was going to kill the mom raccoon? And I was like, that's just not how it works. So,
Yeah. No, I mean,
Well, most people don't know you're actually like a humane. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Pest control person. Where back in the day you just try to kill the motherfuckers, and you like want to do the rightful thing of setting free out in the wild and shit.
Like
yeah,
Dandy
back in the
style.
day, people were just putting shotgun shells through their ceiling.
Yeah.
And nowadays, no, we got humane tactics that we do to keep everybody safe and keep the animals safe.
I still don't know why you do that. Like no one knows what you do and you don't do it with these.
Yeah. Oh, I mean that's for me to know.
Yeah. You think you know?
You got,
I know how to do it.
You have some good ethics. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Your mama didn't raise no fool.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's cool.
Or your sisters.
Or my sisters.
Yeah. So I'm glad you're here, man. I know it's because Megan and little men are out of town, so you got to find some off time.
And also, I had some pest control at my house that you had to take care of too. Like, hey, he takes care of the restaurant, takes care of Mouse Coffee Co., takes care of our house, takes care of all our friends' house. I think you just picked up Kyle's house too, so you know.
Yeah.
That's a one-stop shop. Apex Wireless Solutions. What can I do for you?
Yeah, like literally, like, and they have to know you do handle wildlife control. That's your bread and butter.
Yeah, we do wildlife. We don't do a whole lot of pests. We don't spray for bugs. We are doing raccoons, possums, squirrels, all those mammals, snakes, birds.
How about if you have like crazy ass dogs? Do you take care of those crazy ass dogs too?
No, we don't do anything domestic. That's city.
Sorry, my wife and daughter just walked by like they were walking to a mall store.
And they give some looks like the Christan text messages are right now.
Keys are on the table back there. Yeah.
Oh, they're leaving?
Hey.
Yeah. So that was cool, man.
This is
like I said,
live.
and like I said, I'm glad you're here. I haven't seen you in a long time. Like I said, you're our brother, man. So like I said, even though it's because your wife and kid are out of town, but hey, you're here, right? That's all the fucking.
And he need to do something in my house too.
Yeah. So you're
I just
here.
came for autographed beers.
Yeah.
That's what's up on these Lone Stars. If you want, just come by and ask me, CJ. We'll autograph a Lone Star beer for you anytime.
Did you know kids cannot write in cursive anymore?
Oh yeah.
That's like literally a thing. Like they don't know cursive. Like my daughter is 16. You'll see her walk by here in a second.
You better put the tinfoil hat on real quick.
She does not know how to do cursive, and I don't know if that's because they don't teach it. I'm assuming. I don't understand it. Like they don't know how to write cursive. Like
tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
So they can't read the Constitution later on.
You know he's
Full tinfoil hat.
Yeah.
That tinfoil is what brand are we using nowadays?
they ain't paying us yet, so nobody.
It's got to be in print if we're gonna read it though. So.
Yeah, that's funny.
I didn't even think about that though. Actually,
I know that makes perfect sense.
Deep dive.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna smoke a bowl later and reanalyze that. So
You're gonna go down a deep, deep hole.
yeah, hopefully. But anyway, so so back to the most important thing, Joe. I know we don't like to talk about this, but you got your PET scan Monday, man, and everything came out good.
Yeah, Doc walked in and said everything looked normal, and all my damages look like it's healing.
Emotional are still fucked, but
my emotions are still fucked, and my numbers are good. So I'm thankful.
that's good, man. Like
Thankful.
I said, I had a bunch of friends text me on the side because for whatever reason they're afraid to talk to you, but they're like, "How's Joe?" And, and I just fucking sent the screenshot where it was like, "You good? Yeah, bet, nice." Which obviously, like, fucking,
Yeah, no,
there was
it was
more emotions to that, but yeah,
it was
man.
nerve wracking. I had to get some volume pop before I get into the PET scanner. And the good, like, actually, there's a guy named Brian I met 4 years ago when I did my first PET scan. And he was the nicest guy in the world. He has cancer also too, and he keeps on coming back. It's came back like 10 times.
What kind of he got?
he has lesions. I think on the side of his abdomen.
So is that like a blood?
No. So he has tumors that pops up just like throughout the body.
When they pull them pretty quick when they pop out.
The chemo.
Yeah, because you can't cut it out, right?
Some, yeah. I'm not a cancer expert. They're like.
There's a lot of different variables that go into it.
Yeah, because like my cancer is not really stages. It's like either you have it or you don't.
Yeah.
And my cancer is like all throughout my body. It's not just like in one single place.
Yeah.
But like other cancers, like it's right here. Let's take it out, whatever. But every time I go there, he's like, Joe, what's going on? And he loves to barbecue. He has a pellet smoker, and we just talk about barbecue. And I asked how the family's doing. Great. Like I believe his kids are 13 and 10 right now, and when he found out he had cancer, they're like 2 and 6 months.
Oh wow!
So, but it keeps on coming back. But like it's kind of funny. Like actually, it is real funny. Like with cancer, like it's all right. Is it stable? Is it just like chilling? Like that's a good thing, right? It's never like, oh, are we like in the clear, right? Yeah. It's just like, are we just stable? Are we good?
Yeah.
Like that's what it's about. And even when it comes back, it's like, hey, is the treatments still able to combat cancer, right?
Yeah.
And at this moment for him, it still is. At the moment for me, it still is. And I think that's ultimate the thing. And it really doesn't, like, I think people's thing when they think cancer is like, oh my God, like we got to cure you. There's not a cure. Or, hey, we got to get you cancer free. It's like, you're never really cancer free. It's always.
Well, I was waiting for you to finish talking. The comment, whenever you got diagnosed a couple of years back, me, you and Drew were talking, and you were like, I got cancer, and they said it's not curable, and it's just like, we were so sad, and Drew was kind of like, well, hey, bro, like, you can't cure cancer, like,
yep.
So it's kind of like one of those moments, but that's good, man. Like I said, it's
actually, Robert Sierra got diagnosed with cancer. Not sure what he has.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Grizzly Blocks. They did a raffle to raise some money for him. It looked like a whole bunch of guys down in San Marcos got together. Brian from Co-op Barbecue, I believe, one of the competition guys with Robert Sierra, John Brotherton. Looked like everybody came together. Looked like a big old turnout. Raised a lot of money for him.
That's awesome, man. Like I said, I've met the guy a handful of times. I don't know him on a personal level, man, but like I said, he's one of those people you meet him and he treats you like fucking. He's known you for 20 years.
He's like the gentle giant, right? Comes up just his big personality, big everything.
Yeah, because the first time I met him, I was kind of intimidated, right? Because I'm like, this is
Robert Sierra.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, and he was just like, he was there with his daughter, dude, just like the nicest guy ever, dude.
Yeah, I think he talked like an hour and a half with us, just chilling right there.
Yeah, because you think you're like, this dude just wants to eat and go, and he wants to move around, and just he sat there with us like we'd known him for 20 years, dude. It's just like, I'm praying for him, man. 100% praying for him.
Yeah. Just unbelievable individual. Thoughts and prayers. And it's like one of these things, like, I think the best thing you can do for people that do have cancers is, when you talk to them, like, just talk. And, it's okay to say, hey, I got you in my thoughts and prayers, because I tell everybody I'll take it all. Like, keep them coming. Like, they're working. So, and even, every once in a while, even your family and friends, like, literally just, how you doing? Like, that's all you have to say. Like, you don't have to, like, I'm here for you. What do you need? Just say, how you doing? Like, that's, like, the best thing. When people reach out to me and say, how you doing? I know they're truly, how you doing?
You ever want to call their bluff and be like, I got to move a couch, bro. Help me out.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh, shit. What day? Hold on. Fuck, I'm out of town, dude.
Because, and also, like, when you go in this cancer journey, right, everybody's gun-ho at the very beginning, right? Everybody's shocked, everybody's sad, everybody blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah. And then, your life goes on. Everybody else's life goes on. And it is what it is. It's totally fine.
It's never nothing personal, right? Like
100% not personal.
We've talked about this. It's like, God forbid the day that we all go.
Yeah.
Your family's going to be sad the first day. And then it's going to be the funeral.
Yep.
And then after the funeral, they're going to have to laugh again.
Yep.
And then your family's going to have to go back to work.
Yep.
And then next thing you know, your wife's knocked up by somebody else.
Nope.
Well, I mean, look, in a perfect world, we'll be in our 60s, so if it happens, that's on them. But
life happens. And, again, to your point, what you were saying at the very beginning, like, maximize what it is, right? Every second counts. And so, it's like those things, right? As you go through life, as you get older, you start realizing, why the fuck do I give a fuck what people think, right? Like real talk.
That was the best thing, as I think collectively, like, I could say all of our group of friends understood, right? It's just like, it doesn't matter, man. Like it doesn't
At all.
I look back at all the things that I gave my time and energy to,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, yeah, what the fuck? And I'm like, I can't get that time back. I can't get that anger back. And like,
Yeah, like that energy, you literally exerted this energy for nothing because there was nothing
that you could have done to fix it, like
at all, or anything that comes back to you that's going to make you feel better.
Yeah, or like to quote Cam, like you're getting pre-mad. Like you ever get mad before you get mad because you're about to get mad about some shit?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like Cole got pre-mad like Thursday when we're like, let's do the podcast 3 because you know we're gonna start this bitch till 5.
Well, I think hopefully the podcast is going because it looked like you have screen
Yeah,
issues right now.
I see the little spinny wheel back there. So
hopefully
that's fine.
there's some recording going on.
We're still talking. So
But no, real talk. Like, cancer sucks, whatever. But I think people also need to realize, like, cancer doesn't look like commercials, right? Like, you don't even know who the fuck got cancer. Like, I get shot up once a month, and I'm, for like 6 hours, right? That is my life for the rest of my life. So a lot of people, that's their cancer journey, right? Like, they're doing maintenance for the rest of their life to try to maintain it from growing even more than what it is.
Yeah.
And, and I think it's also like any sickness, like throw cancer away, but there's so many other diseases, right? And you just don't know what somebody's going through, and it's just like, just be nice, just smile. Like, just how many times you just walk out, like I do this, I just like look at people and they look pissed off in the world, I just smile and they're just like look at you and then they got like a little smile. You're like, all right,
Yeah, like those little things, man. Like you never know when they keep walking like they're shopping at the mall. Like you never know, like asking somebody how their day was going, like how much that might have affected them, right? Like they could have been on the verge of a just terrible day, man. Just a small conversation, like you never know. And I try to do that, and I know you do too, because
I remember Christan. I'm not gonna lie, running a business is hard. Running 2 businesses, 3 businesses is real hard, right? And you have really low lows, really high highs. There's really no middle, right? Yeah. And we had a really low low a couple weeks ago, and this lady comes in and tells Chris, it's like, I'm so proud of what you and your husband are doing. Like, we see it, and it's so cool what you're doing for the city. And I was like, fuck, that's cool. Like, somebody, like, was, number one, they see it, but number 2, they're able to say it. Right? Because most people think about it. For you to actually like say it to the individual, for them to be able to hear that feedback.
Well, what did I just say too? You never know what somebody's going through. So what did that just do to you?
Yeah, they made us like, oh, okay, we're doing the right thing.
Yeah, 100%, right? Because like how many times you laid in bed with your wife and
I want to quit every time.
Why the hell are we doing this? And
all the time.
Like I can, we could be vacation and not, spending the past 6 years of your lives, like,
yeah.
And there's no end.
There's
like,
no end.
Look, it's not like it's not like school, right? You're like, oh, 2 more years and we're done. Like, there's no end. Like, there should never be an end. There's never a couple more years and we're gonna like it's
unless Weber or PK or Traeger wants to come buy us all out. Like, I'm in.
Yeah, and so.
And then we can just go chill in Italy, drink some wine.
Texas? Oh, dude, the French are assholes. But no, man. Like I said, I'm glad, man. I love you, Bubba, and I know you know that. And
I love you too, Christan.
And if you would be there if you did. But yeah, man. So I'm glad, man. So that every day is we wake up as a blessing, man. So, when does the box drop?
Bro, we just Kyle drove and delivered the boxes to the post office.
I can't even wreck your fucking car though.
Bro, let's not do jinx. I don't need jinx.
Normally, I would be like, "Oh, shut up," but because you can't get those parts, that's the fucked up part.
You can't get those parts.
Yeah, because Weber's got insurance, right? It's like, get those parts thing, right? Like,
but no, we shipped it off. Stanley's Nick was absolutely amazing on screen. I checked it out. Andrew was amazing, and also Spencer, the grill master himself, was great. We did the mother clucker, and I'm so mad that it took me forever to eat a mother clucker. Like, it was so good. And then
is that the thing that was on the Instagram? It was like the barbecue sauce crossover.
Yeah, bro.
That shit looked good.
Bro, it was money.
So okay, what does that entail?
So Jordan Jackson actually came up with it with Nick.
JJ.
Because barbecue is expensive, so they're like, what can we do? So we're gonna create this chicken sandwich. So it's literally a chicken thigh, nice and juicy.
Thighs don't lie.
You got to toast a bun. If you don't toast a bun, you ain't got a sandwich. They do a fried egg on top. They throw some cheese, and then if you want to do Cadillac style, you throw some guacamole, and you throw that mother clucker sauce on it. It's like a spicy mayo. It is the most amazing. Actually, I need to get some for tomorrow. Like, it is the most amazing sauce.
What was that thing that the JJ made up? The McLovin sandwich. What was it?
No, the Mother Clucker.
No, the thing when they were at Longview.
Oh no, the Mo the.
Is that what it was? Him and Brian.
Oh, they did have McLovin, didn't they?
It was like mix something.
Maybe McRib or something.
I don't fucking know.
You know, they were throwing Jordan just be throwing crazy
Yeah.
shit out there.
How's he doing?
He's doing wonderful.
How's Brian doing? You ever talk to him still?
Brian looks like they're trying to open their spot out
Nice.
there. Yeah.
They're still in Longview.
Yeah, still.
So you know Colin moved to Longview.
No, I did not know to call him.
Or he's around that area.
I think his email address doesn't work. I actually need to get his updated email address.
I'll text him. He was actually in town last weekend.
I need his updated email address.
Yeah, I'll text him. I'll put you on text message with him.
But yeah, no, it was great. And then we did Tri-Tip 44 Farms. They did shishito.
It's called Cheetos.
Cheetos. Chimichurri sauce. It was so good.
Oh, I thought you were saying it really is Cheeto?
Shishitos.
What is that?
It's like a pepper. Like, you know, when you go to the Asian place, the sushi, and they blister like those little peppers you see people eating. Those are shishito peppers.
Okay, so they're small peppers.
Kind of long, a little longish, but it's good. That was actually
that was
that actually sounded really cool.
Save that drop.
Yeah, save that drop. We call that the Lone Star.
Yeah. Or every time somebody cusses real bad, you just.
Oh yeah, actually yeah.
So, because you went to go shoot with them,
like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and then we have to film this coming week with our next box, and then the week after that we film for our next box, and we are filled up all the way to May right now on boxes. So.
look at the old bartender in JP.
I know.
How many boxes you got, Joe?
Enough to knock your ass out.
What are you talking about?
There's never any
You
boxes.
said something about boxes.
Yeah. Like we were already.
Oh, this is number 2.
This is number 2, and we're all the way out to May.
So who does number 2 work for? You don't watch movies, so you. Damn it, dude.
I dig it.
Everybody else smile, but you, dude. Like,
Was that Mr. Cooper? Or not Mr. Cooper? Mr. Steve Austin? No, not Austin. Austin Powers? Was it Austin Powers?
It was.
It took me a while.
Where the fuck did Mr. Cooper from?
I think they're a servicing company for homes,
We're just hanging.
for mortgages.
Yeah, what's his name? Anthony worked there, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, how the fuck did you get to that? Okay. Yeah. I was thinking hang him, Mr. Cooper.
Oh yeah, I used to like hanging Mr. Cooper.
TGI Friday Night Lineup, man.
I know.
You couldn't go wrong with that, man.
That was UPN, wasn't it?
Was it? Oh, it was.
Yeah, it was
Fuck,
UPN.
You got me because Friday Night Lineup was
Family Matters.
Family Matters, Full House,
Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World, and there was that fourth one was always a swinger.
Yeah. It was the Scrubs.
Yeah, it was that 7:00 hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't that shit funny when they made Steven Urkel Stefan Urkel?
That's like you, right?
That's me.
Oh, you talking about Goliath? Goliath over here. Oh shit.
Man, this is actually fire right now.
So Monday, we're actually going to dinner with Bay.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Which I'm excited too, man. When he was texting this week, I'm not gonna lie, I get kind of giddy when he texts.
I know, I'm like, oh my god, like he likes us. He really likes us.
Yeah. So, are we? Where do you want to go?
Man, like,
I looked up what was it, Meth Head Moth or whatever.
Medicine Moth?
Yeah. So
you liked it or no?
the shrimp and grits had sparked my curiosity.
And they got a little small
Small
pieces.
bites, yeah. What about the mothballs? What are those?
I don't know.
You know what those are?
No.
I was looking at the menu earlier. Like steak is like everybody's like go to, right? Like we're in
Yeah.
Texas, like.
Let me ping Jose again, because I told him.
Oh, you got it in?
I'm trying to get it in.
Did you ever find out Uchi plug?
No. I was thinking about Uchi, but Kristen probably get real mad if we go to Uchi. She's already mad right now.
You keep saying that like she's not going to be mad when she hears this.
I know. But I love her more than anything in the whole world. Like, she's my everything. I don't know what I would do without her. She's my rock.
You wouldn't be upset right now because you're getting yelled at.
I really do love her.
Well, duh, motherfucker.
I'm watching Roseanne right now. I cannot believe that fucking what's the name was cheating on Roseanne.
I can.
Just see what money does. Like, he really thought that this girl liked him because Roseanne was like, you really, or Roseanne's sister was like, you really think it likes you because your body. You really think it's 22-year-old? I imagine it was some 20-year-old. You think she really likes you for you? You think she'll like it for your money? And I just like started giggling because like, yeah, there's no way that girl really wants it. Oh, sorry, Jose called me. Should I take the call?
100% your son.
Okay. No, Jose 44.
Oh, sure.
Oh, we'll call him later.
Oh, okay. Doesn't matter if your son's like, answer it, your son, man. He's probably.
Oh man, Jose's cool, man. You should have answered it.
Jose reminds me of your pops.
Oh, hands down, bro.
I love every time I'm in the car and I hear you talk to him. Because it's not like, I love the relationship because it's not business related 95% of the time. It's literally him like shooting the shit with you and telling you about his day. But he reminds me so much of your father, and I love that. And so,
because his son is like a superstar running back.
Oh, for real?
Up in Anna.
Oh, nice.
And he loves his son more than anything. Though. Actually, he loves his baby girl and his two sons. And he has older kids too, but like they're like his daughter. I think he's gonna be senior this year. She's
because his boys,
player.
what, 13, 14?
No, I think he's in 5th grade, maybe.
Oh,
So 10, 11, 12. 12 is just like then, I think.
Yeah, because I think he's close to Ryan's age. Because I remember he was talking about the other day how he like kind of like popped off to him. He had to check his little ass.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I remember next time I saw him, I was telling about Ryan. I was like, no, man, they're at that age, right? Like, start getting puffy chested. But, so hopefully we go to not a steak dinner. So
I know.
Or
I want like fish.
Or
but there, a lot of nice restaurants are closed on Monday.
for real?
Yeah.
Even Luby's?
I do like Luby's. You want to ask him if he wants to go to Luby's?
What was the last time with the Luby's?
I don't know, but I just can't wait to hang out with Bay. Like,
It was funny when he texted like after he heard the podcast. He was like, "Should I be concerned about you motherfuckers?" Like,
I do love him.
uh,
Bro, I don't know if you've seen new Lone Star merch that is dropped, the coastal one. They got a little armadillo chilling.
they got that Howler Bros vibe to it.
Bro,
I like that.
like,
The thing is, I got a weird shaped ass head. Plus, I'm growing my hair out too, so it's like
I think I'm gonna wear the hat forever. That's like, I think that's gonna be my go-to hat. I need to get one. Like, it is like I was thinking we should like make the sloppy one like chilling somewhere. Like, I want to make him like just like post it up. Like, we should probably give him like some movement or something.
like shooting dice or something.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Like an urban sloppy one type. So yesterday, funny story actually. Just to kind of sidebar this. Has Jose gone school clothes shopping yet?
Christan has.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's what I meant though. Like, so is he done yet?
Not really.
So Catherine went yesterday and she was like, it was fucking $100 for fucking 2 backpacks. And I'm like, oh, great. So they
What? 200 for 2 backpacks?
No, $100 for 2 backpacks. I'm like, why are you spending $50 on a backpack? And why do they need a backpack every single fucking year? I don't understand that. Did we do that when we were kids?
JanSports. I used to get at Savannah's because Savannah.
You remember when JanSports were the cheap backpacks? This bitch was $59 for a fucking.
JanSports never cheap.
When?
JanSports never cheap.
Maybe I had a Wansport. That's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it from Trader's Village.
Yeah, I got it from Trader's Village. Yeah. So she was like, it was fucking $100 for 2 backpacks. And I'm like, oh, this is about to be a great fucking.
What are you talking
day.
about? We like, actually.
I once drafted it, bro. I had the fucking.
Well,
remember the satchel
actually,
one? I was doing the satchel before the satchel got fucking business.
Well, we don't use our Yeti backpacks anymore. We use our Bison backpacks. So
Because I mean, if you're gonna go with comfort, what are you gonna go with?
Bison,
100%,
because
right?
Bison just feels really good.
Plus, I mean, the Yeti ones are like they're thick strap. They kind of like look.
Yeah,
I
like-
don't know who to write about this, but like I think
I know, like shoulder hurts,
shoulder
but
hurts
with that Bison, it's just
it's a smooth feel.
it really does. It feels
it
good.
feels
It's
right.
Fort Worth, Texas.
I think that's the other thing too. Knowing that they're local,
Yeah,
makes me feel better too, right?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
It's just like
and I think it's all
because we're not just a number.
no,
like, we're a
it's like,
customer.
and it's a USA made.
And then
100%.
for them to reach out and be like, hey, I know it's been a month since you got your backpack. What do you think of
Yeah.
this, that, and the other? It's just like, look, man, I love Yeti through and through, man. But at the end of the day, it's just like we're just a number. We're just. It doesn't sit well with me, right?
We're just
Like,
a barbecue joint and
yeah.
a barbecue podcast.
Yeah.
So I do like. My son does like drinking out of Yeti cups. So
Yeah.
he drinks his Rambler water out of it. Like, it has to be in a Yeti cup.
So Catherine woke up Thursday morning and got the Nike website to buy Haley like some like it's like the new Cortez looking Nikes. Like I don't know what the hell they're. It's like the Panda Lows or something like.
Bro,
that.
somebody else was talking about pandas. Panda.
Yes.
Panda.
So she like
panda.
jumped online.
What was it
with,
like 275?
No, they were only 110. But if you go to like Goat, they're like 150, 160.
Did she get them?
Yeah, no, she got them. Because she was like, you need to log in.
Like,
too.
I'll say this real talk. I only pay retail. I cannot pay above retail.
No, I mean at that point you just shoplift. Like
Yeah.
there's no point to
Like hands
yeah,
down.
no. But so she ended up getting them, and she was like nervous, but keep in mind, Catherine gets nervous when she orders pizza. Like she literally like I don't understand it. She's like She's like you're just so like you're. I don't understand how you just talk to people. Well, use my fucking voice and talk to people. But so takes the kids shopping, and Ryan needs some gym shoes, right? And so she takes him to like Famous Footwear or something like that.
They still have Famous Footwear?
That's what Ryan said, because Ryan's like, gross, I'm not going to that. It was the most like Midwest, like suburban soccer mom fucking store, right? She's like, let's go get tennis shoes. Like she said the S.
I don't even like. You just buy shoes online, like.
No, Ryan's got to try them on because his foot's constantly growing. He's still young, and so he throws a fit, right? Which he won't do with me because I'll choke him the fuck out. But he throws a fit, and he's like, I'm not getting out of the car. And she's like, get out of the car. So he's like, okay. So he opens the door. She gets out, and he shuts the door and locks the door. And he's like, and Haley's like in the back or in the front seat, and he's in the back seat, and he's like, I'm not getting out. I don't want shoes here. And so Catherine,
this is real life.
No, this is real life, bro. This gets way better. Trust me. And so she's like, get out of the car.
Are you there?
No. She's telling me about this. And she's like, get out of the car.
She didn't go Facebook Live?
No. So he's not getting out of the car. So Catherine is now standing outside in 104-degree temperature. So like any mother, she loses her shit. And she says, get the fuck out of the car. At that time, there's a couple walking up. And
do they have kids too?
The guy says, I'm going to call CPS.
On live.
Bro,
you're not making this up.
Let the movie finish. Eat your popcorn. And so Catherine goes, what did you just say? With more words added in. And the guy stops her and does this. And the couple walks off.
Where was this at?
Famous Footwear in Grand Prairie.
In Grand Prairie.
It was a GP.
Yeah. So Catherine
you got to say, I was like, were we at Highland Park?
Catherine
Preston Hollow?
Where you at?
Ryan then gets out of the car. And they go inside and they walk back in. And at this
so
point,
this wasn't Highland Park Village.
No, and at this point, Catherine's I don't have Highland Park money. At this point, Catherine's scenarios have now played through her head. So she walks through the parking lot. Ryan doesn't get his shoes because there's nothing he wants. And she looks at Ryan and she says, when you walk through that car, you better fucking smile. Because there's somebody still sitting in the car next to them. So about an hour goes by and I get a phone call. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, I'm cleaning the house. I'm cleaning the baseboards. I said, what are you doing that for? She's like, so then she tells me the whole story, and she's like, what if he got my plates and he's going to call CPS? And this was for real as shit. She's like, what if CPS comes to the house because they heard me cuss at Ryan? I said, Catherine, I would have headbutted my fucking head through that glass if that would have been me there. And she was for real. Like, we're laying in bed, and she's like, so if they come, do you think they'll talk to me or you? I said, Catherine, they're not coming. Because you cussed your kid? Because, like, I guarantee you if that person was to call CPS and say, hey, I heard this lady cuss at her child because he locked her out of the car in 104-degree temperature, they're going to go try to find Ryan and fist fight him. Okay? Because I would. And she's like, well, have you ever talked to Ryan that way? I said, I've threatened to punch Ryan in the face in several occasions, right? Look, my boy's 12, man. Like, would I ever hit my kid in the face? No. Debatable. But, look, man, and to sidebar this, I was at the store the other day getting cupcakes for me and Ryan, and this little kid's like running back and forth, and his dad was like, hey, you need to apologize to that man. You need to tell him, excuse me. And he said it with more added words, right? And he's like, I'm sorry, sir, da-da-da-da-da. And I looked at the dad and I said, hey, man, I said, no, respect. I said, no, you're good little man. I said, bro, respect, man. I said, because I parent the same way, bro. I said, if that would have been me as a kid, I didn't got snatched up, bro. He's like, no, man. And I told him, I was like, I see this little badass kid running around. Their parents don't tell him nothing. Because they're afraid. They're like, Catherine, well, what if somebody says something? That's my kid. And until you see my kid with a black eye, you ain't finna tell me how I'm going to parent my kid. Because I guarantee you, my kid gets older, he ain't going to be some wild ass.
No.
Yours ain't. Because because I'll correct my shit real quick.
Yeah.
And so I said, Catherine, we're fine. Trust me, we're fine. Like, so.
Better come correct.
Yeah, you better come correct, though. Yeah, I was like, she's like, well, what if they think we hit her? Like, on the cool, I think I probably spanked both my kids collectively 4 times. You know, so I was like.
They must have really deserved it.
No, look, and we've talked about this. It's just like, you don't have to hit your kids if they think you'll punch. If they think you'll punch them in the face. So once you lose that mental battle, like you're done, right? Like,
I wish you were joking.
no, like and I know you.
That's the truth.
I know you don't use discipline like that. I know you probably
No,
don't.
but it's like what he's like, bro, I'm about to punch you in the motherfucker.
Yeah, like
face.
I think about the times that I was disciplined, and like,
Actually,
I know that I pushed my parents to the edge to get hit.
No, I would say it's a happy medium of like being a hard ass, but also like being encouraging at the same time, right? Because like we had great parents, they did encourage us, but like it wasn't until later in life that like I had a wonderful childhood.
Yeah, so did I.
But it wasn't later in life that our parents were okay saying I love you.
Oh, bro, like,
or I'm proud of you. Like growing up, like I never heard it too a lot, but older in life, like love. Like I tell Jose about 50 times a day, I love you.
yeah. I don't leave the house. I'm like, hey, love y'all, da da da. Like, I'm walking in the room, hey, love y'all, da da da. And
it's really cool because I when I tell somebody I love them, I truly do love them, and and it's so funny because like I've like built a relationship with grown ass men that I said I love you, and they look at me and then like
they don't know how to respond because we have to. We're from the same generation, so I guarantee their fucking parents didn't tell them either.
But you know what the crazy thing is, like. The next go around, they're like, "Love you, bro. I might love you too."
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's just look, once you crack that egg, man, it's just like nobody wants to be this spiteful, like, oh yeah, I'm too much, bro. Like it's okay to love, man. It doesn't make you any less of a man.
It feels good.
Yeah, like
what do you want to do? Like I truly love people, and
if I don't, like I can't fucking stand you. Like straight the fuck up, so.
Hands down.
Joe, didn't you heart my text the other day?
I did.
Does that mean you love me?
I do.
No, he couldn't find the finger emoji. So, don't make this more than what this goal. So. But yeah, I thought that was funny, man, and it just and I had literally explained to her. I'm like, she's like, what if? I'm like, Catherine, the fact that our kids every night come into our room and we'll sit there and we'll talk for an hour and a half, just like all sitting on the bed, just talk about our day and just like joking with each other, like. And Haley's now 16, so she's going to be a junior in high school, and she's like, my friends, they're very envious of like what we have here, right? Because like they're like a lot of their parents are like, they can't be like us. We couldn't be close to our parents like that. Never in a million years would I think I'm going to go like be friends with my parents, and like it's a double.
It's not friends.
That's why I say it's a double edge, right? Because they respect us, but they know they can talk to us, right? So they're not like oh bitch,
like I don't want to know. Like I'm like, this is what I think it comes down to is, I want to give my kids the most knowledge I can for them to make the most smart decisions possible. They're really bad decisions.
Yeah, no, and I tell them that, right? Like,
but if we can help them make some good decisions in a bad situation, then that's what you're looking for. And it's also we need to teach them that hey, you're gonna fuck up, and it's okay.
Yeah.
But you gotta fucking tell me that you fucked up, motherfucker. Yeah, you can't fucking hide the fuck up.
I've always told my kids, if you lie to me, I can't fix it. And that's just I can't because I'm gonna take you at face value 99% of the time.
Like tell me the goddamn truth.
Yeah.
If
you lie to me,
literally tell the truth.
Yeah. So we can
like I gotta know the truth.
We can't lie to the lawyer because
Mark.
Yeah,
I hope you're listening.
But no, and they know that now too. And like honestly, Haley's very open with us. She's very open.
And also like look, there's a lot of dumb motherfuckers out there, lots, and we're gonna interact with dumb motherfuckers all the time. Like it is what it is, and a lot of them don't even know they're dumb motherfuckers. It just is what it is. So at a minimum, baby boy, baby girl, whatever, don't get caught up.
Yeah, no, like I said, I mean, we're collectively we're all doing good jobs parenting. I don't like at this point we don't hang out with anybody that we don't have the same vision, right? So
hands down, like you are who you hang out with, right? Mm-hmm. Like you truly are. You're a collective of what it is, and I would say without a question, not even a doubt in my mind, every individual that we come across have high standards and they uphold them.
Yeah.
With their whole family, their whole life, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because it is really hard to live right now. Like,
100%.
And at a minimum, if you don't keep the standards you have, it's really easy to just fall into just some hard times mentally.
Lackadaisical and whatnot.
And you just start veering off, right?
You just think, well, this is the new norm, and you
Because
stop growing.
If you're not challenging yourself, if you're not questioning yourself, then you're probably need to really think about what you're doing.
I think being content is the biggest. Like, being content and pride is like the biggest like downfall for people.
Yeah, because I would say at least one time a day, I'm like, oh, I just get this feeling like, should I be doing this? Because you're growing, you're challenging yourself.
And then you clear your internet history and you're like, okay, it's gone.
That's the truth.
Yeah. So the box drops next.
No, we just shipped them. People are gonna get them early.
So they get it. Oh, they are. So they'll get it before the 1st.
Bro, some people probably get it on Monday.
USPS, man, they just hit.
They do not,
man.
bro. They ain't playing right now.
Speaking of delivery services, man. What can Brown do for you, man? And that's
shout out Digo.
That's not just our family.
Shout out Digo.
UPS. With the W, man.
We were just talking about them 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They came through.
But good for them, right? Like,
yeah, bro, it's hard. It's hard out there being.
Oh, dude, it's hot, dude. Like
it's hard for UPS. It's hard for Pitmasters.
So is FedEx not union?
I don't know. I think people like you buy routes. Like I think it's like a franchise thing, and you buy a route.
Because like, what is it? Amazon, FedEx, UPS, and what's that?
No. Amazon delivers Amazon shit.
So they're their own, right? So
yeah, they do their own
shit. They're on their own island. And what about the DHL, the Chiefs? Delivery service.
They do the color. Yeah. I think it's more international.
And I always feel gross when I get delivered some shit by them too. I'm like, oh my god, why did I order from this place? And, like DHL picked it up. Like
it's international.
I know, it's what it is.
But like, most of my shit comes from UPS. I really don't use.
100% UPS.
Well, shout out. We actually had 2 international orders. We had one to the UK, one to Canada, and FedEx is taking care of them.
Kyle sent something. Was that the guy from the UK or Canada?
Yeah.
So who's the guy again? Come on, man. Give the guy a shout out, man.
Let me go find it real quick.
Stand by, whatever it means.
Let's see.
But that was cool. So did the first order have any international orders?
No. But we literally have 2 international orders. It is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. It's not pretty dope. It's real fucking dope. Like
Dope,
we
man.
literally have 2 orders from. Oh. It is Ben Roll.
Roads. Roads.
RUHLE. It's like the
Roll?
like the Matt Rule, the coach.
Yeah.
I don't want to give out social media because
or social.
Yeah, but yeah, UK pretty dope. Like he ordered for his birthday, and the proud moment. It's like this is what he's put. He said, "Ordered the August box as my birthday present to myself." Shout out. Can't wait to try the Stanley famous rub and sauce. Now I just need to find in the UK that sells Lone Star beer.
Nice. What was his name again?
Ben Roll.
So Ben from the UK, if you're listening, thanks for letting us stuff your box. What was the other guy?
Hey man, why are you clowning on the customer?
I'm not clowning a customer, bitch. Why'd you take it the wrong way?
I don't have the Canadian.
Okay.
But we'll shout out.
Is that really international though? Like we're on the same like island. Like
it's still considered international.
Well, so is Mexico international?
Technically, yes. I know.
So is Hawaii international? I'm being sarcastic.
But I feel you. Okay. We have one over the pond and one up north. How about that?
All right. Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
No, dude. Honestly, like that's cool as shit. Like this.
Like second month, we have 2 international.
Side note: he paid for shipping, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's pretty.
We lost some money on that.
All right. So
We worldwide, y'all.
oh shit, worldwide. Yeah, bbqdistro.com is worldwide.
that's awesome, man. So I'll tell you what, man. So we're about to Ponzi scheme this shit. If you can bring 10 friends, you get a free 3-month subscription.
I was gonna say we can figure out some beef or something.
Give him a sticker.
Autograph beer.
Actually, I like your Ponzi scheme. Like, all right. Anybody that brings 10 friends, they get a whole year free.
A year?
Bring
Okay.
on, but the 10 friends have to be on for a minimum of 6 months.
Yes. If you can convince them for 6 months to stay on, you get a free year.
Free year.
And at the end of the year,
Well, and then if you go sell more after the 10, we'll give you a percentage.
so we're hiring salesmen for bbqdistrict.com. That's what kind of we're trying to get at, right? So
I like it.
I do too, right?
Let's do it.
Like, look,
Let's sell it.
Here's my thing: if Kirby Vacuums can do this shit and be a multi-million-dollar company, why can't bbqdistrict.com?
Yeah, no. Let's do it. All right, you sell 10, and they're on for 6 months. You get it for free for a year. Anything over 10, we'll give you a percentage of what you sell.
Wow, I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So who wants to become barbecue agents?
BBQ agents, BBQ salesmen.
We want to call them agents? BBQ agents? It sounds cooler.
But they gotta get business cards, but the thick
We're
ones.
gonna
though,
give some business cards.
they gotta be the thick ones. Though, 'cause
Yeah.
some of my guys got thin ones. It's just, I don't respect you, right? Throw that shit in the trash, right?
Yeah.
Like
That's kind of cool, dog.
I do
kinda
actually
like
like. Kyle's gonna
it. Hey, can you be the sales manager?
Kyle and Brent's gonna lose his fucking. We'll see, man. Like,
Be the sales manager.
I gotta get a package, like just.
We'll figure out a package.
A percentage or something.
We'll make the CEO and CFO figure out because
Okay.
for me, I work for them. Like I work for everybody else.
So Thursdays at 2 is our meeting. So just make sure everybody logs in.
Let's do a Ponzi scheme.
Let's do it. Why not, right?
Yeah.
Look, if Enron can go that long, we
Actually, it's not a Ponzi scheme. It's called
It's 100%
M&M or
multi-level marketing.
MLM. That's what we're doing.
Multi-level marketing.
We're selling crypto.
Crypto, yes.
Crypto. We are doing OpenAI, and we're gonna make sure that you can be set up to be
That
able to
crypto tastes good, boy.
I can't wait till this episode airs in court.
I'm not gonna lie. If that happens, we made it.
Oh, 100%.
Bro,
100%.
Like, if we go to court because of something like this
And not child support.
and
then,
not child support, we made it. We 100% made it.
We're about that time, man, and I want to talk to JP about just personal shit. So
Yeah. Let's get personal.
so
Let's get personal.
that wraps it up for the week. This
Oh, we're not gonna ask any questions?
no, we can't talk about what we talk about normally.
How about this, JP? Again, where can everybody find you for any kind of pest control, rodent, wildlife?
Ooh, that is Apex Wildlife Solutions. Hit us on Instagram, Facebook. Number is 817-363-6137. You got the scratching in the attic. We'll come take care of it. Give me a call.
And we'll tag the viral video to our link whenever you drop the podcast too. So
Yes, and do you have a website or no?
Oh, yeah, ApexWildlifeSolutions.com.
And thank you so much for being on.
Oh, yeah, man. Appreciate it. Thank you for
that
having me.
wraps it up for the week. This is CJ.
It's Joe.
Peace.
Peace.